I almost hit Fred's thing. I don't have tourists on here. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Trivia Extravaganza. It's going to be a little bit different format tonight. And we have with us right now, we have Miss Crazy Cat Lady. Hello, Pauline. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Lots of kitties today.
Fantastic. I know you got the Calico kitty. How old is that kitty?
This one's 17 years old.
Wow.
We found her in Mississippi 2 weeks before Katrina hit.
Wow. You saved her life.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. We also have Mr. Tura. He and I are going to, in his new apartment, we're going to set up a whole setup so that he will have the camera looking straight at him and it'll be lit properly. Actually, you're lit pretty well tonight, Tora. You're not sitting in the dark like you usually are.
Vitaly wants to come on.
Yeah, no. So there is Walter. Hi, Walter. We have missed you, buddy. How you been?
I'm good. You guys have been canceling for the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I know. It's not. I just said we missed you.
I mean,
I didn't say what the hell have you been doing.
I was blaming it, but yeah, I miss you guys.
No blame. I don't play the blame game, baby. I'm just happy to have you. Just happy to have you.
Walter, how about the Wizards? We're really good this year.
They're pretty good.
Doing well.
They're playing very good. They are.
Yeah, didn't they just lose one though? But that's okay because they've been playing pretty good.
That's just one game.
Yeah, and guess what though? See, this is where we're starting to get into trouble. The Washington Spirit is the national champion of women's soccer league. That is awesome.
That's true. Congratulations, Washington Spirit.
We need to give more recognition to that kind of thing. I remember the year the Caps and the Nats won the national championship. Ain't nobody say jack about the Mystics. And they won the national championship that year too. And it kind of made me mad. I was like, what? Dude, if you ever watch those girls ball, they ball. I mean, they ball. And no one was giving them any kind of credit. I mean, people are going to be very mad at me. Women's basketball, honestly, is awesome because a lot of basketball is about the shooters. You know what I'm saying? And women can shoot. I've seen women drain them. They're shorter typically, and that's nothing. There's no bounce against that. But shooting, I've seen them drain them and look beautiful, just like the guys do. So as far as basketball is concerned, now we do have girls dunking, but not as much. But you don't need to dunk. My philosophy's always been in basketball, dude. Drive the lane, lay it up. Drive the lane, lay it up. All day long, get fouled, go to the line. Bam, nail it. Forget all this fancy crap. And the women can do that, and they do. They bang everything. Anyway, girls soccer is definitely a speed difference between men's soccer and girls soccer. But women's soccer that I was watching the other night, and I've been watching recently a lot more than I have in the past, those women attack. And that's the style of soccer I like to watch anyway. You watch these Spain teams. Oh. Pass. Let me go to sleep. I like attack. So I'd rather watch women's soccer almost definitely than men's a lot of times, unless it's a couple.
Well,
players,
women's sports. I'm being biased, but women are better at playing sports.
Yeah, that's not true. But anyway, it's just not built for it. Not built the same. Sportsmanship for sure. Women definitely don't have the egos. They do, some of them for sure, but not as much, nearly as much as men. I don't think.
I would buy that for sure.
Yeah. You see them. The other girls score.
They have much.
They pat each other on the back.
They have much. I think what makes women tougher is, one thing that's tougher about them is I think they're supposed to have much shorter memories than guys.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is a huge.
It is.
Like if you watch a guy make a mistake, usually it'll bug him. It doesn't bother them. Women can make mistakes, and it's just like they put the mistakes behind them and are able to
Very quickly.
They don't carry a grudge.
No, I mean, like when the referees, for instance, make a call that's questionable, right?
I'm not carrying a grudge. I'm arguing with that one. You didn't meet my ex-girlfriend.
But they have memories. But I know what you're saying. So on the soccer field, I watch, for instance, and you'll see the referee make a questionable call, and you'll see the girl get up and argue her point, but for a very minute moment, she'll argue her point, and then she'll say whatever, and then she'll walk away. You forget about that. You call a guy for pass interference, and he doesn't think he did, or even if he did, you'll holler at the referee for an hour.
That's true.
You'll be talking to him after the third play afterwards. Yeah, man, that wasn't it last time. And it's just like, just shut up and just play the damn game.
Have you gone to a women's college basketball game?
Oh, man, they bang, buddy. Yeah. George Mason, I was watching them one time. I used to cover high school sports, in the region for 35 some years, and it was high school sports, and girls basketball was fun to do. We had a good time doing it, but it was definitely different than boys basketball. And the girls were, they were daintier at the time, as far as like their pass. They just pass you. They're not driving the lane and all that kind of stuff, unless it was open.
Hopefully they can make the Washington Divas like a
after I had been doing it for 20 some years. I remember we were setting up for regions, and the girls from Mason were practicing, and I was like, those girls were banging underneath the boards in practice. I mean, elbows flailing, getting in there. I was like, dang, look at these women. They're rocking it.
That's true.
It was pretty cool.
Girls JMU were better than the boys for a few years there. They were just, they
were better against their opponents.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is the girls' team was doing better
than
the boys' team.
I understand. And yet, I totally
it's not a competition here, guys.
No, I know. But listen, here's the thing also. I remember one time, and I never had a live reference before. I mean, I've seen my dad play tennis. And my dad's a pretty good tennis player. When he was young, he was the base champion or whatever, but he used to always tell me, no, not compared to guys who really know how to play. I'm nothing, and I used to go, I don't know, you look pretty good to me. And I remember when he was in Vietnam, the Davis Cup team toured Vietnam with the USO. And they asked the guys in his platoon or battalion or whatever, any of you guys play tennis? And my dad used to play tennis with a couple of guys all the time. They had a tennis court they had created and made. And so they're like, well, here's some whites, some white shorts and some white shirts. We want you to hit the ball. And so I always used to tell people, my dad played with Arthur Ashe. My dad played with Stan Smith and whatever. My dad's like, I hit with them. There's no way in hell I could ever play with them. I mean, there's no way. I mean, I just hit the ball back and forth for pictures and stuff like that. And we went to see the Virginia Slims women's tennis tournament. And it was this young lady who turned 16 years old there, and her name was Monica Seles. Never heard of her before, but obviously she went on to stardom. But she's playing, and of course, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Monica Seles play live, but she is a grunter. And he just screams every time she hits the ball. And we were watching it. It was pretty cool. The next day, we were members of Burke Racquet Swim Club, and I'm standing next to the big glass window, which is where the tennis courts are next to us. And there's these two college guys in there hitting. And I had just watched the day before these professional women playing tennis. And it was fast. It was amazing to watch. Those two college guys, holy crap, they were hitting the ball hard and fast. Way harder and faster than the women I had just watched the night before. I mean, that's just what I'm saying is there's a difference It's not that the game's not good. Those women were playing awesome. It was great to watch. But when you're talking about the difference in ability in some of these, in some of the sports, there's a huge difference. I think Venus and Serena are probably about the only women that could keep up with a decent male tennis player, honestly.
Have you seen the Will Smith movie about them?
I can't wait. No, I haven't seen it yet. Have you seen it?
No, it's not out yet.
I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it. Looks so much fun. Looks like it'll be awesome. Anyway, so no one else is joining. I've been, doing all I've been doing just to kind of pad Fred and Amy to be able to jump in, but they haven't. So one of the things I thought I would do instead of putting in and making categories and all that kind of stuff is I thought we would have a trivia blitz tonight, and we'll keep score. What I've got is 150 of the best trivia questions and answers, and I'm going to rapid fire 5 questions at a time to each of you, and I need answers. Like if you don't have the answer, that's fine, but if you do, you get a point. And we're going to go down the list, and I think all of them are pretty much even. You're obviously going to run into a question you have no idea what the answer is.
Let me go grab paper.
Walter.
Do we need
Pauline.
paper?
Huh?
Do we even need paper? We don't need paper.
I don't think you need paper. You won't have time to write anything down because we're going to do it quick. And then we have room for others if they want to join us. And this is the kind of game also, as people join. Well, I'll tell you how. Hold on. I got somebody who's going to join us. She's watching and she wants to get on with us. So I guess I guess we can bring Vitaly on too.
Go for it.
Okay, well, thanks for your permission.
So what did you think of my place the other day? It was crowded.
I've seen your place before, remember?
Yeah, but it was a good turnout.
You had a good amount. It had a good turnout. You did, Tora. It was nice, and the people, I got a chance to chat with Matt. Is Matt an elected official?
No, he's Jessica's husband.
Okay, is Jessica an elected official?
No.
Okay. All right. All right, so I just added them. So we'll start with us, and here we go. Hold on a minute. Just 1 second. Hold on a minute. Just 1 second.
Walter, George Mason rocks this year.
Who are you talking to?
Walter. I said George Mason basketball men's team rocks this year.
He doesn't like George Mason.
Mason lost to JMU.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I know, after beating Maryland.
And then JMU lost to Kent State.
You heard that, right, Walter?
Yep.
George Mason beat Maryland and then Gene Madison, bam, nailed him. Can't get him straight. All right, Walter, you're up first, my friend. I'm going to give you 3 questions in rapid succession. I'm going to give you the question. You do your best to give me an immediate answer, and then I'm going to the next question, and we'll do 5. What's all that noise?
I don't know.
Tora?
No, that wasn't me.
Not my
I didn't know
cat.
what that noise was. Weird noise. All
Cat's
right.
fault.
All right, Walter. So here we go. And some of these questions you may have heard over the years. And this
This
I'm
is
going to give
just 3 random. Three random.
I'm giving you 5 random questions.
No, it's 3.
It's 5.
Okay.
We're going to do 5 each. And then we'll
I
take a
heard
break.
3 too.
Do 5 again. Well, then we can do just 3 then. That's fine with me.
Hit
All
me.
right, 3. All right, what you get within 100 years here In what year was the first Wimbledon championship held?
And what year was the first Wimbledon championship held? 1806.
1877. I'm going to give you a point. Hg is the chemical symbol for which element?
I have no idea. Helium?
No, mercury. Which email service is owned by Microsoft?
Which what?
Email service is owned by Microsoft.
The Hotmail?
That's correct. All right. Pauline,
All right.
which country produces the most coffee in the world?
What is Colombia? Oh,
Wrong.
no. Peru. Peru.
No, wrong. That too. It's Brazil. In which city was Jim Morrison buried?
No idea.
Paris. Which song by Louis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee has the most views of all time on YouTube?
No idea who they are.
Despacito. All right, that's your 3 questions.
I mean,
Cora, you ready?
What's the tough?
Yes.
What was the first state?
The first state, Delaware.
Very good. What was the capital city of Spain?
Capital city of Spain, Barcelona.
No. What is the painting La Gioconda more usually known as?
No clue.
The Mona Lisa. All right. There
I
it
would
was.
just guess that. Yeah, I had no idea, but I would just guess that because that's the only painting that I can think
Right. Yeah. That's, think about that, Tor. If you come up with a painting, throw something out there.
I'm getting paintings for my place.
I'm good. I bet you're not getting the Mona Lisa. All right.
Hey, man, you don't know.
Hey.
You walk in there and it's in there with
You're right.
the original.
If I walk in there, it's in there. I'm calling the Interpol.
I'm knocking y'all over the head and running out the door.
Make me some damn
Walter's
finders
giving me some
keepers.
ideas now.
All right, Tor, we're going to start with you this round. You
Okay.
ready?
Yeah, go for it.
What is Chandler's last name in the sitcom Friends?
No clue.
Bing.
Ding.
About how many taste buds does the average human tongue have?
No clue.
Oh, well, that's not how you answer. You just give me a number, bro.
Fine, 10.
10. Wrong. 10,000. Who did Madonna kiss at the 2003 VMAs?
2003. I don't know because I wasn't watching back then.
Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. All right. Pauline, how much does the Chewbacca costume weigh?
80 pounds.
Oh, no zero on into that. Just 8 pounds.
That's it.
80 pounds. Wow. What colors are the Norwegian flag?
Oh,
Norwegian.
You're in trouble if you don't know this.
I know what it is.
I know Swedish and Finnish. Red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Very good.
It is
Very good. Is that your cat talking, by the way?
Yeah, that's the new one. Yeah, he's
He's
chatting in the
talking.
background.
It sounds like he's saying, Mommy.
Yeah.
Here's your last question. Where would you find the world's most ancient forest?
Ancient forest. Southeast Asia.
Daintree Forest north of Cairns, Australia.
Okay.
All right, man, big man, Mr. Walter. Globe and Jerusalem are types of what?
What? Said it? Globes?
Globe and Jerusalem, with a small j. No, it's a big J. Are types of what?
ooh.
I have no clue.
Artichoke. Which is the highest waterfall in the world?
Victoria Falls?
Angel Falls, Venezuela. Ludwig van Beethoven was born in 1770 in which city?
What year did you say?
1770.
Berlin.
Very good.
That
That's correct.
was a crazy guess.
All right. So far, it's 3-1-1. Walter's winning. All right, you ready, Pauline?
Sure.
What is the third sign of the zodiac?
Ooh.
Where do you start? Um,
With January 1st?
yeah, let's see. Aries?
Nope, Gemini.
Yeah.
What is Ariana Grande's brother's name?
Oh God.
Pick a name.
I don't even want to know anything about her.
She's a good girl.
No.
Myrrh. Okay, no. What's the first name? Frankie. All right. Pauline, are you there still?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Who discovered penicillin, Pauline?
Oh, Salk was polio. I can totally picture him. Can't think of it.
Fleming.
Fleming.
I don't know that. But anyway. All right, Tora, you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Name the 3 primary colors, Tora.
Why can't I have that question?
I know.
Red, green, and yellow.
Wrong. Red, blue, and yellow. Which name is rapper Sean Combs better known as?
P. Diddy.
Very good, Tora. Which country invented tea?
Oh, England.
China.
What?
All right, Walter, you ready?
Hold on. How is that even possible? Because usually
tea was
they drink
invented
tea
in China.
England.
China had it
China had it
thousands of years ago.
Yeah. Pure water has a pH level of around what, Walter?
0.
7. Which is the only vowel on a standard keyboard that is not on the top line of letters?
No clue.
Hold on. A.
That's correct. I gave you longer than I should have given you on that one.
I'm looking at my keyboard. I was looking at my keyboard. I had to find it.
Who starts first in chess?
White.
That's correct.
That's
All right. Tora,
Yes.
you ready?
Go for it.
What was Britney Spears' first song?
Oh God. The song was "Baby One More Time."
My God, that's correct. All right. What did Queen Anne die of?
Who?
Queen Anne died of what?
I don't even know who that is, so no clue.
I don't care. What do people die of?
Oh, cancer.
No, a stroke. Group of lions are known as what?
Proof of lines are known as what?
That's what I said. Groups of lions are known as what?
Oh, no clue.
Oh, guess.
Alpacas?
No, it's a
pride. A pride of lions.
Pride.
Okay. Pauline, how many pairs of wings does a bee have?
1.
No, 2 pair. What language has the most words?
Walter
English.
gets hands.
English.
Yes. Is Walter helping? See, I can't watch you guys. I have to look at the trivia. So if you guys are talking to each other. All right. What's the most expensive home in the world?
Buckingham Palace.
That is correct.
Oh, how about that?
How about that?
That's all right.
Walter, you ready?
How much is it worth? What do you mean? What is it?
You won't. Oh, I don't. It doesn't say.
Yeah,
Doesn't say. Kodiak Island is in which U.S. state?
Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
Only
You
been,
ever stationed there?
only been to 80,000 times. Yeah.
I bet. Which castle is on the island of Anglesey?
Which what now? Which castle?
Which castle is on the island of Anglesey?
No, I had no idea.
Beaumaris. Never heard of it.
I don't even know what. I don't even know where. What that was. The island of what?
It's in Ireland.
I never heard of that island.
Which reality show series is Andy Cohen's favorite?
Seinfeld.
No, The Real Housewives. All right, Pauline, you again.
All right.
How long does it take to hard boil an egg?
7 minutes.
Very good, Pauline. Uh-oh, here we go. Okay. What nationality was Marco Polo?
Ooh.
Italian.
Mongolia.
Venetian.
Oh.
Which scientist was awarded the 1921 Nobel Prize in Physics?
Ooh.
Einstein.
That's correct.
Oh, you guessing better than me.
All right, one more. This is the end of the second round. Is Tora? You ready, Tora?
Yes, go for it.
Name the world's largest ocean.
The Atlantic Ocean.
Wrong.
Oh, wait, no. God dang it.
Pacific. Sorry, buddy. What did the crocodile swallow in Peter Pan?
The frog.
No.
An alarm clock. What state is the Lincoln family home, Hildene, located in?
Illinois?
No, Vermont. All right, that's the end of round 3, I think. I don't know. I started keeping all the sports.
Guess nobody else wanted to come on tonight.
Tour's got 3. Pauline's got 5. Well, you know what? Yeah, no one else hit the trigger. I sent it to you guys in your. Hold on. Natalie, I sent you a list. I mean, a link to come on the show, buddy. Also, same with you, Kim Liffert. All right. So right now the score is 3 for Tora, 5 for Pauline, 7, 6. Sorry, just 6. Just 6 for Walter. All right, we'll start with Walter. Which actress said, "Fasten your seatbelts, it's going to be a bumpy night" in All About Eve?
I had no idea.
Betty Davis is Margot Channing.
Betty White.
I know. Okay. Zurich is the largest city in what country?
Switzerland.
Very good. Is that where the Swiss Alps are? How many phases of the moon are there?
6.
8.
8. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know.
8. Pauline,
I was counting them off and I went, whoops.
What's the hardest rock?
I would say granite.
No, that's not you. It's Pauline.
Is it called Nice or Nice?
No, it cuts glass.
Obsidian.
Diamond. You didn't get it anyway. Okay.
Why did you?
How many bones do sharks have in their bodies?
0.
Very good.
All cartilage.
So your last question. The fear referred to as arachnophobia indicates a fear of what?
my greatest fear is spiders.
Yes. All right, Walt. Tor, you ready?
Go for it.
What color is a Himalayan poppy flower? Just guess a color, bro.
I'll take a guess. I guess I'll say yellow.
Nope, blue. Hold on a minute. Here's Kim Lifford calling in. Yes, Kim. You can't, and you click on that link I sent you on Messenger. I sent you a link in Messenger. You'll go to the link and click on it, and you should come right on. Well, come on. We still got another 100 questions. All right, bye.
Are we going through all 100 questions?
We haven't even gone through 54 yet. Okay.
Yeah, Vitaly said he's going to join too.
Well, I'm listening for the boop, which is what it does in my ears when someone hops on. All right. So what was the name of the family who starred in The Seventh Heaven?
No clue.
The Camdens. I like your no clue answer. Name the world's biggest island.
Ooh. I guess that I'll take a guess and say The biggest island. Oh, the Bahamas.
No, I would say.
Greenland.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you're going to say, Walter?
I was gonna say Australia. Didn't that count?
I know that's a continent, though. I already had that discussion
So
with somebody.
Greenland?
Greenland is the largest island, yes. Although Australia is technically an island. Which sport does Constantino Rocca play? Oh, this is you, Walter, by the way.
I don't have no idea. I think I would guess soccer.
No, golf. But you know what? If it wasn't soccer, it was going to be golf, huh? Which boxer, Walter? Oh, Jesus. Actually, I'm stopping right there. Just kidding. Which boxer was known as the greatest and the people's champion?
Muhammad Ali.
I know. That's why I said I should just stop it. Boxer. What flavor is Cointreau?
That's for me too. What flavor is
Let me
what?
tell you how it's spelled. Cointreau.
Ooh.
I may be pronouncing it incorrectly.
That's something for
Cointreau, I think is how it's pronounced. What flavor is it?
vanilla.
No, it's
Orange.
anybody who?
Orange.
That's correct. Very good, Pauline.
Little Cointreau over creme brulee in
Okay.
Paris.
All right, Walt, I'm Tor, it's you.
All right, I'm here.
Which country is Prague in?
Prague. Oh, that would be
Come on, Tor.
Spain.
Czech Republic. What does the term piano mean?
Piano.
Oh,
Yes. What does the term mean?
Playing a piano.
How?
Being a piano master.
No.
A pianist.
No. Go ahead, Pauline. Tell me what piano means.
very, very quiet.
Very played softly. Who was the first American? This is you still, Tora. Who was the first American to go into space?
Oh, that was Armstrong.
No, that was the first one on the moon. Alan Shepard was the first astronaut into space. All right, Pauline,
Okay.
you ready? How many hearts does an octopus have?
8.
No, that's his legs, honey.
I know, but he has multiple hearts. I just heard
He
this.
does. It's 3. 3 hearts. Uh-oh, there's somebody popping in. Oh, it's Fred.
Hey,
Hi, Fred.
his video's off.
His video and his mic is off.
Fredo.
There he is. There he is. Fred, we're doing Trivia Blitz.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Okay, now you get to join in. And what we're
Welcome,
doing is
Fred.
I'm doing 3 rapid fire questions that I want you just to answer as fast as you can. And we're rotating through. All right?
Okay.
All right, you want to take that out of your mouth? You ready to go now, or you want me to do Walter first?
Are you finishing mine?
Oh, what was yours? How
I
many
had-
have you done?
I had an octopus, 3 hearts that I missed.
Oh, that's right. You got 2 more coming. All right. What is the name of the thin but long country that spans more than half of the western coast of South America?
What is?
I can't answer.
Hey, wait.
Let me see.
Fred, only Pauline is answering.
Okay, all right.
So, Peru,
Chile.
Chile. I was going Chile, Peru. I couldn't remember which.
Which planet has the most gravity?
Jupiter.
Pauline. Very good, Pauline.
So, yeah.
All right, Fred, you get 3 shots at it. You ready?
Go.
What was Beyonce's first solo album?
Ooh.
Tora, help me out here, buddy.
I can't.
No idea. I couldn't. If you told me apple pie, I wouldn't know.
Walter, you have any guess?
Is it 5?
No, Dangerously in Love.
My favorite album.
What is your body's largest organ?
Skin.
Fred. There you
Skin.
go, Fred. They add Fred.
You were waiting for me to say something, weren't you?
Well, I would hope you
That
would.
might be your biggest organ.
Hello. That's what she said. Okay. Which
Hey,
country
use my
did
quote.
Fred, which country did AC/DC originate in?
Germany?
Nope. Anyone else?
England.
Oh,
Australia.
Oh wow, Tora, check this
All
out,
right.
baby.
nice.
Oh God, what are we doing? Show it. All right, don't worry, Walt. We're gonna have time to talk after we play.
That was a birthday present.
This is called
Nice.
Trivia Blitz right now.
Great win the other day.
All right, you're up, Walter.
Hit me.
All right, here we go. In what state did the first official American baseball game take place, Walter?
Ooh, I think I know that.
I bet you do.
Yup.
No, his neighbor, New Jersey.
Jersey.
Wow.
What is Vineyard in Vineyard Vines named after?
I don't even know what Vineyard Vines is. No idea.
Well, take a guess.
What is Vineyard and Vineyard Vines named after?
Yes.
Ooh, I know it.
Mine, I guess. Shut up. I got to shut up.
No.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Tora. I would be.
Martha's Vineyard.
Woo! Very good, Tora. Which
Tora.
mammal doesn't have vocal cords?
Oh.
Wait, who are you asking?
A bat?
Walter, y'all. I'll call your name. A bat?
Yeah.
No, not a bat. It's actually the vocal cords would have to be really long.
Holly knows it.
Pauline.
Giraffe.
Yeah, I kind of gave it away when I said it'd have to be
Well,
really long.
I was guessing giraffe earlier.
All right, Pauline, you're up. Ready?
All right.
The colored part of the human eye that controls how much light passes through the pupil is called what?
Iris.
Yep.
Very good.
Why did she get that question? But I
know. You know what? You got some easy ones earlier.
Yeah, I did.
What year did the Titanic movie come out? Pauline.
1998.
Oh, 1997. What is the national dish of Spain?
Paella.
Very good, Pauline. Walt, Tora. Tora, you're up. Ready?
Okay, go for it.
You don't get this. I'm taking you out of the game. Who sang the song My Way?
Who sang the song My Way?
Yes, Tora.
I don't even know because I've never heard that song before.
You can be frank with us, Tora. Give us an answer.
Fine, I will give an answer. It's someone I hate, probably. I'm taking a guess.
No, you didn't get the hint. He gave you a hint.
He gave you a hint. You can be frank with us.
Frank Sinatra.
Hey.
Hey, good answer, Tora.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the mad buddy.
Which horoscope sign has a crab?
Ooh,
He doesn't know his signs either.
crab.
Just think about it.
It's definitely not Sagittarius because I'm Sagittarius.
Okay.
Okay.
You got 11 more.
Aquarius? Or
That's fish, baby.
That's fish. That's water. Water, actually.
Another aquatic animal. I mean, still an aquatic sign, but not quite.
It's something that's in the water.
Aquarius.
No, you
You
just
already said Aquarius. All right, it's a crab. And here's your last question. How many rides are at Disney World?
It's
my
not
God.
a crab. Cancer. Name of the.
Oh, I'm
the
sorry.
sign.
Yes,
You're right. That's what the question
I'm
was.
sorry. It's the other way around. What
So we'll
sign
give
has a
Tora
crab?
credit for
It's Cancer. Sorry. How many rides at Disney World, Tora?
A whole lot.
And if you've been playing
He's right.
before, I've
got
already
it.
asked this question.
He's
Shut
right.
up. Shut up, Fred.
Tora, you're right.
Even Fred knew that I got that right.
That's right. Did you
All
guys
right,
see
you get it within 10. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
So guess.
10.
Damn.
No, 46. All right.
Where did
What
Walter
is
go?
sushi traditionally? This is for Fred. What is sushi traditionally wrapped in?
Seaweed.
Very good.
By the way, did you all see that picture of Pauline when she was 20?
No.
Wait, what?
What color is absinthe?
What? When? Where? How? Why? What? Now? Like right now?
What color is absinthe?
Oh! I thought you said absent. No, it's
Oh my
green.
God, Fred.
Green. Yeah.
All right, next week it's going to be Fred versus Tora. All right,
Hey.
when did the Cold War end?
Fred
Fred
knows that.
He should.
1991.
No, 1989.
Oh,
Wait,
damn.
I was graduating from college when the
Walter, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
These are for Walter, everybody.
Okay, go for it.
Which company owns Bugatti, Lamborghini, Audi, Porsche, and Ducati?
Ooh.
Volkswagen.
Very
Hey,
good.
There you go, Walter.
Good.
Very good, Walter.
And guess where their headquarters are? North American
Don't care.
headquarters. Down the
So,
street from you.
just kidding. Where are the headquarters?
Right here in Herndon, like the Herndon area.
Oh, very nice. Is that the
Yeah.
U.S. Volkswagen or is that
U.S. Yeah. U.S.
Yeah, okay. The Statue of Liberty was given to the U.S. by which country, Walter?
France.
Come on, Tor.
There's your
Not
easy
easy
one.
questions.
France. Yeah, France.
All right. Yes, that's correct. Google, Chrome, Safari, Firefox, and Explorer are all different types of what?
Search engines.
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to leave this to Pauline. Pauline, what would your answer be?
Web browsers.
What's the difference? If there's a marked difference, I will not give him the point.
Oh, I know the answer.
Search engine goes out. This is the actual provider that goes out and gets it. Google's search engine is searching all of those for sites. The web browser is the provider.
Oh,
I'm going to give you a point.
good.
All right.
Because at the end to the user, it doesn't make a difference who went.
That's
where.
what I'm saying. I know there's a difference. Very good, Pauline, by the way. I'm going to give you a point, too, just for the hell of it. All right. Hold on. Okay, that was all. Okay. Tora, you're up. Ready?
Okay.
That was your third. Which U.S. city is known as the city of brotherly love?
One of my favorite cities. I hate to
Yeah.
say it, but I'm a diehard DC sports fan, but I have to say it. They have the best goddamn cheesesteaks. Philadelphia.
Hey.
I was going to say.
I'm serious. I was ready to push him off the show. All right. Who were the main characters in Wayne's World?
I don't know. I haven't seen that show before.
Oh, my God. Go ahead, Pauline.
Garth
Hey.
And
Wayne.
and Wayne.
oh, Fred.
Yeah, I was going to say Wayne's
I asked Pauline, Fred.
Okay.
Hey.
Wayne and Garth.
All right. This is for you, Tora.
Okay.
What substance are nails made out of? And we're talking about your fingernails, Tora, and toenails. Don't say steel.
I'll spell it.
No, you won't.
No clue.
I just had mine done.
Nail polish.
There you go, Tora. Tora, give
Keratin.
this one. Keratin.
No, I'm not giving it to him. Keratin and nail
Keratin.
polish are two different things. All right. That was your three questions. Here we go. Walter, you're up. Which instrument did John Lennon play in the Beatles? Be specific.
Was it a bass guitar?
Nope,
No.
that was Paul.
It's rhythm guitar.
I was going to say rhythm guitar because George was the lead.
His lead was George.
Which one of those three played left-handed?
George did.
Nope, Paul.
I made that up. I have no
I didn't
idea.
know
How many years is a law school program?
that. Is it 7 years?
Actually, that's it says here 3 years. Total schooling is closer to 7 years.
Yep,
Yeah, so-
that's it.
So I'll give you that point, big guy.
Yeah.
All right. How many? This is your last question. How many children does Oprah Winfrey have?
0.
That
Very
is
good.
correct. Fred, you're up. What is the diameter of Earth?
250,000 miles. Oh, diameter. Wait, that's
Diameter of Earth.
what was all that crap they taught us in high school that we don't remember?
Geometry.
You know what the circumference is? How do I figure diameter?
Pi r squared.
Oh, I'm not doing all that crap. 100,000 miles. No, it can't be that much. 80,000 miles.
Close. Too many zeros, buddy. 8,000 miles.
Ah.
All right, Fred. How many weeks are in a year? God.
Well,
I can't believe that.
let me think. Let's think about this, Tora.
Okay, you ready? I'm about to say on you.
52.
Very good. Who played Neo in The Matrix?
What's his name?
I don't know. You tell me.
Wait, what? I didn't get the question.
I can picture him.
Who played Neo in The Matrix?
Oh, come on, Fred.
Yeah, Fred.
I can picture him. I can't think of the name.
That's what I'm doing.
Just can I just guess and give it to him, whatever?
I give up.
Keanu Reeves.
Yes. You're right. Hey, I got a question for you, by the way.
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
Lito, did you see
You
the thing I
love
sent?
screwing with me, don't you?
No, this
Go
is
ahead.
nice. This is
Go
very
ahead,
nice.
Fred.
That thing about from the Media Lab at
Yes,
MIT,
yes.
did you get to see it?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Later on,
It's
we can
probably
chat about it.
expensive as crap.
What?
Probably expensive as crap. There's
So
some
guess what?
kind of. You should talk to Walter about that because he's the yoga master.
So the
They
media,
came up. No, what's wrong with? Why you shake your head like that, Walter?
I'm not a master. Nobody.
Whatever. I don't know. Yoga guy.
the media Lab at MIT has been around for decades, and they come up with the most far-fetched, out there stuff that you can't even imagine. And that's what they do. Companies will go to them and say, "What if this happened?" And then they'll go, for example, the thing I sent to Lee is they're coming up with clothing that has sensors in it that helps the wearer. So
Nice.
now you get up and you go to work and you're in the same clothing all day. You're a construction worker. This thing could cause you to cool down. It's constantly sensing. The clothes we're wearing have no sensors. It doesn't know if I'm hot, cold. Maybe after I ran upstairs to have the conversation with you guys, I was getting hot. It could cool me down or it could warm me. And then it was for people with breathing issues to sense when they're having breathing issues and do something about it. Also do something that the shirt will tighten up if it needs to compress his chest or loosen up. Fascinating. Check out MIT Media Lab. It's just
And the reason I said yoga, Walter, I thought that'd be a great shirt to wear while you're doing your exercise. You start heating up too much, it cools you down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought that's why it would pertain to you. He did it to me because he knows that I have in the past had breathing problems, but I now have brand new lungs that breathe just fine. So,
I'd rather have shorts and underwear that did that.
Yeah, I don't blame it. I understand that. Got to keep the guys cool. Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Where the hell are we now, Fred? Thank
you. It's Paulie's turn.
Jesus. Okay.
I was reading the clothing, the sensors. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
stop reading it.
Nice.
We're almost done, guys. Pauline, in what year was the first episode of South Park aired? It feels like it was so long ago, and it just
1995.
Oh, close. 1997. I'm going to give you a point.
It was one of my boys. I went too early. It was the year Drew was born, not Kyle.
What is the largest bone in the human body?
What is the femur?
The femur.
Tora, what's the answer, Tora?
And not in his body.
Pauline, you're a good sport.
All right, Pauline, you ready?
What was the answer?
Fine.
Femur.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know what the boys were innuendoing.
Yeah, but I was trying to go over that.
Thank you, Pauline. You're a good egg. How many national parks are in the United States, Pauline?
Jesus, there's a million of them.
I just saw a map of that.
No, you didn't. Somebody else had a snapshot of that?
They have a map of all the national parks, and you can color them in as you go to visit them all.
There's a lot.
38.
Add 20.
Oh, 58.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be more than that.
All right, Walter, you're up. What is the symbol?
Wait, you skipped me.
Okay, Tura, I'm going to let you have this question.
Uh-oh.
What is the symbol for potassium?
You
Oh,
won it.
silver for potassium. PTSM.
No. K.
It's close. Close.
What is allspice alternatively known as?
What's the question? Sorry.
What is allspice alternatively known as?
Allspice.
That's what I said.
This is an Old Spice.
Allspice.
Allspice. Never heard of it. I've heard of Old Spice, but not Allspice.
Allspice is a spice that you use in cooking. I'll ask Pauline, the resident cooker, even though Walter can go next.
She's shaking her head now.
You don't know what, Pauline?
I want to say nutmeg.
No. You have any idea, Walter? I know you cook a lot.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Pimento.
Really?
Pimento is the answer to that. All right, Walt. Tours, your last question. This is easy. Which desert is the largest in the world?
The Sahara.
No.
Very good, Tour.
Is it? Oh, I was thinking it was the Gobi.
Yeah, no. All right, Walter.
Let's do it.
How old is Lil Wayne?
46.
If this thing was made 9 years ago, then you'd be right, but I don't think it was. 37 years old.
He's that young?
I think he might be a couple of years older than that, but
Hey, he's a few years older than me.
hey Siri, how old is Lil Wayne? Hey Siri, how old is Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne is 39 years old.
He's 39, so this is 2 years old. Okay. There was no doubt in my mind that it might be.
I was partially right. Allspice is made up of cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove.
Yeah, Pauline.
It's alternatively known as pimento.
know.
It didn't say what was it made of.
I know.
All right, Missy fact checker.
She should
When
get that
was
point.
William Shakespeare born, Walter?
Say that one more time.
When was William Shakespeare born?
I don't know. 1475.
No.
1562.
Woo! That was close, Fred. Anybody else?
1553.
No.
We don't know. We
Pauline?
don't know.
No.
1564.
1564.
That's correct. What day? April 23rd. Okay. What is the only, this is you still, Walter, last one. What is the only American state that begins with the letter P?
Ooh.
Pennsylvania.
Very good, Walter. Very
Very
good. All right, Fred, what is the world's longest river? River.
I argued this last time.
I know you did.
It's
I know the
probably
answer,
not the
but I'm not
Nile
saying
because that's
anything.
too obvious. I'm
Hey,
gonna
wait
say
a minute.
The
But
Amazon.
It is the Amazon in this quiz. But you remember, Pauline?
Yeah, I kept saying Amazon was the longest river, and that you said it was the Nile. And
Well, that's what that one said. This one says Amazon. Stinking rotten.
Where do you
All right,
get this
Fred, well,
book?
for
What kind of
tonight,
book
you
is
get
it?
It's not a book. It's online. It's just 150 trivia questions. Anyway, okay. Okay. What's the first letter on a typewriter? Fred.
We mean
First
the first
letter on
letter.
a typewriter.
First letter on a typewriter.
A.
No, not the A. It's Q.
Q.
Start at the top, go left to right. All right. So you didn't get that one. Okay. And last question for you, Fred. Which kind of flower bulbs were once exchanged as a form of currency? Flower bulbs.
It must be a tulip.
Very good, Fred. All right.
I was thinking hard. I was saying, what
there
would Pauline
there
say?
are other flower bulbs, but Pauline,
yes,
name the Spanish artist, sculptor, draftsman famous for co-founding the Cubist movement.
Picasso.
Very good.
Good.
Well,
I was waiting for you to finish all the things, but
thank you. What year was Walt Disney born?
I've had this before.
Fred knows it.
1901.
Rock on. You are right.
Is it?
Wow, that's awesome.
It took me a while.
All right. Which Williams sister, this includes singles and doubles and mixed doubles, which Williams sister has won more Grand Slam titles?
Oh, Jesus. That,
I haven't seen the movie yet.
Yeah, Pauline, it doesn't matter. You should know this.
Serena.
That is correct. I tried to throw you off when I said doubles and mixed doubles. All right, going to Tora. You ready, Tora?
Shoot.
Which planet is known as the Red Planet?
Oh, Mars.
Very good, Tora.
it's a smart man.
What heavenly body was demoted from the planet status recently?
What?
Which heavenly body? It was a planet, but now it's not a planet. Which heavenly body is it?
No clue.
Pluto. It's a Mickey
Number
Mouse
9.
planet. That's why.
Wait a minute. What disqualified Pluto from being a planet?
It's a Mickey Mouse planet. Just kidding. That's a Robin Williams.
Oh, I
joke.
get it. I just got it.
Two things. One, the orbit of it, and the materials. They think it's mostly ice.
Yeah. Did you know also that Pluto, even though it's not a planet anymore, has only made it halfway around the sun?
Really?
In all the decades and ages and whatever.
Wait a minute, that's not very fair to Pluto to be demoted from planet status. I mean,
Okay.
just because it's ice, what does that mean? Some planets are just all gas. So does that it's ice?
Oh, sorry.
Why did
Late.
Well, he said gas. I'm sorry.
why did you discriminate against Pluto like that? Does ice disqualify you?
I don't know, dude.
I'm just saying.
I'll have to ask my cousin's husband, who's an astrophysicist. I'll have to ask him.
Yeah. Well,
Unfortunately, because he's an astrophysicist, he will give us a dissertation.
I
on
don't
why
need all
Pluto
that.
probably-
It says it's a dwarf planet, 70% rock and 30% water.
I still like what Robin Williams said. He goes, "Why was it downgraded? Because it's a Mickey Mouse planet."
Huh.
Rah.
I
No,
got
my
two
cousin's
questions left.
husband actually may have been on the board that took it off. I don't know. He's pretty high up with NASA and all those guys. All
I got
right.
one question left.
Yes, you do, sir. Yes, you do. What does space sound like?
Like it's moving the orbit.
Ooh.
I don't know what that means. Space is silent. It's a void. All right. Fred,
Yes, sir.
what is the largest planet in our solar system?
I should know that. All right, it's not Earth. It's not Mercury. It could be Uranus. I can't say.
Uranus? It might be.
Uranus.
Are you trying to say something?
You set him up
Yeah.
for that, Lee.
If
You
we're
set him
thinking
up.
of the largest one, yeah. I would say.
Talking about mine? Okay.
No, the name's the planet. I didn't mean you.
I know.
You set him up, Lee.
What's the largest planet in our solar system?
Pluto.
Pluto.
No?
It's
The
not even a planet
largest
anymore. We just discussed this.
The largest.
The largest. I can tell you it's really between two planets.
Which
I know what it is.
I do
Tora,
too.
help me, Tora.
I'm not giving you a answer.
Don't worry, he won't get a point. I'll give you a point.
Tori, I'll give you the point if I get it. Go ahead.
I'll let Lee answer it.
Now, Tori, you just said you know it.
Uranus.
I do.
Uranus.
This is
do.
what it. Hold on.
Fine.
Everybody freeze. I'm calling him out. This
I
is
know
what you
it
do.
is.
This is what you do. You say you know, and then you defer.
Okay,
Tell me,
fine.
what
I
is
know
it,
the answer.
Tora?
The answer is
Yeah.
it's Uranus.
I just said it.
Tora, so you didn't know what it was.
I know what it is.
What is that?
Can't
Jupiter.
say it.
Jupiter.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, you people. What is the real name of Jersey Shore's Snooki?
Is it Elaine? No, it's not Elaine. It's I don't know.
Are you looking it up, Crazy Cat Lady?
Yeah, because I have no idea. I've never watched it.
Yeah. I've never watched it either. How about that? I don't know the answer. I mean, I do have it right in front of me, but if you'd asked me, I would have said, "Who the hell knows?"
Is it a good show to binge watch?
No. Nicole Polizzi is her name.
Oh yeah.
All right, Walter, who famously played Bill Clinton on Saturday Night Live?
Oh, wait a minute. Give us a second here.
Fred, I think I said Walter.
I know,
I don't know what it is.
we're doing this as a team.
No, it's an individual effort, Fred.
I don't know.
Fred's always taking over the show. Remind me to tell you about something in Rhode Island, Fred, at the end.
Okay. Oh gosh, who was it?
Daryl Hammond.
Daryl Hammond. There you go.
How many times did Ross Geller marry and divorce on Friends?
That's for Walter.
That's for Walter. You're right. See,
I'm
now
guessing
Fred's got me all
twice.
confused. How many times?
Twice.
You
I'm guessing 2 times.
No, 3 times.
Yeah.
Huh.
He
I never
married and divorced Carol, married and divorced Emily, and then he married Rachel at the end.
I didn't know that. I never watched Friends.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a good show, though.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
The last one for you, Walter. Who in Hollywood is known as the voice of God?
Morgan Freeman.
There you
That's
go.
correct. And there's no
What's that
doubt
be
about
called?
that.
You grow up, you take some acting lessons, some voice lessons, and then the whole world accepts that you're the voice of God.
I know. You know what? How old he was when he started acting?
Wasn't it fairly late?
54.
Yeah.
Isn't that
I
crazy?
still have time. I can start taking lessons.
There you go.
Well, I don't have time. I'm done. I'm over the hill. What is okay? So here we go. This is who's up, guys?
It's
Fred
Fred
has
next.
thrown such a wrench in the friggin' works.
Yeah, screwed
I'm
it up.
totally lost.
Fred's next.
All right, Fred, ready?
Go.
What is the fastest fish in the ocean?
Shark?
No, sailfish.
Oh.
Sharks are
Let's
too
just say
big and
marlin.
fat. I know. See, that's what I was figuring somebody would say, marlin, but it's not. It's a sailfish. What's the medical term for bad breath?
Ooh.
Fred,
Um,
come
I
on.
know that.
Otis or something. It's a
I know it.
oh shit. Go ahead.
Halitosis.
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 Halitosis. That's correct. Do you know
Very
what the
good.
main culprit for halitosis is?
Right.
The ileocincal valve.
What the heck
Stuck
is
open.
that?
It's the valve between the big and small intestine.
Really?
When it's stuck
wanna know.
open, that gassy smell comes out through your throat. All right.
Stop.
How many total time zones are there in the world? Fred.
24.
Very good, Fred. Oh my God.
That had to be. Yeah, it got to be 24.
Wow. All right, that's right. There has to be 24, doesn't there? I think that was all of them for Fred. So now Tora. Tora, you ready?
Yeah, you skipped Crazy Cat Lady. She's next.
I
All
had
right,
to
Pauline,
go
you're up.
chase a cat.
You ready?
Sure.
How long is an eon in geology? Keep hitting the
1,000
science.
years?
Oh, 1 billion years.
A billion.
Yeah.
Wow.
How
Yeah.
much weight can an ant lift?
Not as much as
times-
yours.
10 times his own weight.
No, 50 times his own weight.
Okay.
And how many soccer players should each team have on the field at the start of each match?
I have no idea. 11.
Very good.
I have no idea. 11.
Sound like my grandmother.
How
My
much,
grandmother
what
used
is
to
it?
do that.
How much can an ant lift?
Yeah,
50 times his own weight.
Not as much as an uncle. That's what you said.
Yeah,
Good
I like that,
one.
Walter.
Good one.
All right, who's up?
I am.
Are you sure, Tora?
Yes, because Pauline was before me.
You're right, because what's his name? Walter got Morgan Freeman. What year? Ready, Fred? I mean, Tora?
Sure.
Yes.
What year was the very first model of the iPhone released?
Ooh.
This kills me every time.
I have to say the year 2000.
2007. 2007.
I have it
What?
original here somewhere.
All right, Walter, you ready?
No, you skipped me.
damn it.
I have 2 more questions.
I know, Tora. I said the wrong name. Tora, what does HTTP stand for?
H what?
HTTP.
Hyper.
T.
Hyper web. I don't know. I forgot the other part. I don't
Not
know.
web, it's a T.
No
What do you
clue.
do in computers that have T's?
Oh, hyper transaction.
Nope.
No, that's the second T.
Hyper. I forgot the first T.
What's
Move
the most
on.
common T in phones and computers?
Oh, hyper trash.
What's the
No
last one,
clue.
Tori?
Just move on to
All
the
right.
next question.
Well, Tori, we have to
Hyper.
follow the,
Go ahead.
but we have to
Go ahead,
follow,
Walter.
we have to follow the protocol, don't we? Tori, we have to follow the protocol to get this right.
Okay.
No,
you
you
Hyper.
should transfer the protocol.
There you go. I was trying
What?
to help you. Lee.
Hypertext transfer protocol.
Oh. I
Oh,
missed
yeah,
Fred's
I
clue.
knew that.
All
All
right.
right.
Next question.
One more, last one for you, buddy.
Okay.
Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize in 1903?
Ooh.
Wow. Honestly, I have no clue because I was not born in that time. That's a Fred question.
That wasn't. It's something called history that you should have taken in school. You don't have to be alive to know the answer.
Oh.
Go ahead, Walter.
I have no idea. What was the question again? First woman to win a Nobel Peace Prize?
Yep, 1903. She actually won 2 Peace Prize. One was a Peace Prize, and one was like Science Prize or some crap. She won 2 Nobel Prizes. Marie Curie.
Huh.
Ah, good choice.
All right, now it's time for who?
Walter.
All right, Walter. What part of the atom has no electric charge?
What's that?
What part of the atom has no electric charge?
The neutron.
Very good. Neutral. Very good. Very good. Very good, Walter. That's how I remember it. All right.
Still Walter.
This one's a multiple choice, Walter. How many Earths fit inside the sun? 3,
Ooh.
1,300, or 1.3 million?
Let's go 1,300.
1.3 million.
What?
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? God,
Definitely is.
that is crazy. Okay, here's your last question, Walter. Where were the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights stored during World War II? I've asked this question before.
Were they stored? Oh.
Where were they stored during World War II?
Oh, I remember.
I don't know. That's the Smithsonian? I have no
Pauline
idea.
knows.
Pauline.
Fort Knox.
Very good.
Oh, good.
All right, now it's your turn, Fred. How many of the speeches in Shakespeare's plays are recited by women?
How many? The what? Or what?
You get 3 guesses. I got 3 multiple choice for you, Fred. How many of the speeches in Shakespeare's plays are recited by who's crying?
That's a cat.
Sounds like she's crying.
I would
How
say
many
none.
of the speeches in Shakespeare's plays are recited by women? A, 33%, B, 17%, or C, 52%?
Oh, I was wrong. The bottom number, the lowest number.
17%. That's correct. I swear to God, that cat is crying. Like a little,
I can hear
girl.
it too.
Like a little girl.
It's my
All right.
baby cat.
Well, he's still crying like a little girl. All right, here we go.
Crazy
Fred.
cat lady's next.
Fred. No, Fred's still up. He's got 3 questions. When Michael Jordan played for the Chicago Bulls, how many NBA championships did he win? Fred.
Cinco.
No.
9.
Walter knows it.
Of course, Walter knows he freaking carries the shoes around with him everywhere he goes. Go ahead, Walter.
6.
Crud.
All right. Last one, Fred. Which African country was formerly known as Abyssinia? Abyssinia.
Abyssinia. I'll be seeing you later. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What is Sudan?
Oh, close.
South Sudan.
No. Ethiopia.
Close, damn it.
Hmm.
All right. Who's up now?
Crazy cat lady.
Okay.
All right. You ready, kid?
Sure.
Which singer's real name is Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanata?
Share.
No. Good guess, though. Good Italian name, huh? Lady Gaga.
Uh,
What's the shortcut for the copy function on most computers?
Control C.
Very good. That was
Very
the
good.
wrong person to be asking that question.
Yeah,
The
but-
right person, I guess.
I use it multiple times. a
I
day.
know. Which Jamaican runner is an 11-time world champion and holds the record in the 100 and 200 meter race as of a couple years ago?
Usain Bolt.
Yep.
What did you say?
You say Usain Bolt.
I can't say it. Usain Bolt.
That's correct. Okay, I thought you said Sane Bolt. Another one.
No.
No. It's Usain Bolt.
Usain.
All right, Walter.
You skipped me.
Oh, Jesus. Tora, you ready? How many neck bones does a giraffe have?
That would be 12.
7.
Good.
In the movie The Golden Child, what does the child animate to amuse his captor?
A baby.
Say that one more time. Wait a minute. What was it again? The question.
Yeah, I thought you might know this. In the movie The Golden Child, what does the child animate to amuse his captor?
A butterfly.
No. I think they animate themselves. A Coke can. He animated a Coke can.
Oh.
All right, next
Made
question.
it dance and all that kind of stuff. Who received the first artificial heart transplant surgery in 1982?
I was not born then, so I'll
Oh
take a
God!
guess.
It's also a history question, Tora.
William Shatner.
No.
Yes,
Barney
William
Clark.
Shatner. Yes, it
Shut up,
was.
Fred.
When
In
Canada
which
was.
video-
That was the
okay.
first Canadian.
Walter,
Yo.
this is all you, dude. In which video game did Super Mario
Wait, you skipped me. I
first
still had
appear?
one last question.
No, you didn't. It was 7, Coke Can, and Barney Clark.
Oh, right.
Sorry, buddy. In which video game did Super Mario first appear?
Donkey Kong.
Very good.
Wow.
Walter has some making up to do because Pauline's ahead. Which animal has the largest eye in the world?
There's a whale.
Walter
No.
should know that.
Pauline just put eye drops in. Maybe she's trying to, get hers to be like huge.
The giant squid.
Squid.
Really? You knew that?
Yeah. They
She's a
have
science
one on
teacher.
display.
Nut. Where would you find the Sea of Tranquility, Walter?
Come on, buddy. Yeah, you look it up. Good.
You are not looking it up, Walter.
I don't know.
I'm not looking it up. What are you talking
I
about?
don't know. I'm saying he's lifting his head to look up.
Oh,
Oh,
in the sky? I don't know.
Yeah. Keep going. Walter, stay up there. What do you see?
where
Beyond
would
your
you
roof.
find the Sea of Tranquility?
The clouds, heaven, the stars. I don't know.
They
Look
come
up,
down,
Walter. Look
down.
up.
Yeah, down from the stars,
Stratosphere, atmosphere,
specifically.
ozone.
Houston, we have landed at Tranquility Base.
Houston, we have a problem.
No, they didn't have a problem.
At NASA.
The moon.
Oh. Yeah, what? Oh, yeah. I didn't know.
Up. Down.
All right, who's up, Walter?
Walter.
Sorry. Tura, my keeper. Fred.
Go.
What is someone who shares? Sorry. What is someone who shoes horses called?
A farrier.
Very good, Fred.
My home state senator in Rhode Island, Lincoln Chafee, was a farrier.
Well, you know what? Someone's sexual orientation has nothing to do with anything. All right.
This is a family show, Lee. Keep it clean.
You got to admit, Fred, that was pretty good. Okay, what kind of weapon is a falchion?
A what?
A falchion.
I know what it is.
What kind of weapon is a falchion? Falchion.
I know it.
Like an axe?
No.
It's a sword.
Walter? Very good.
Wow.
And last for you, big boy.
Yes, sir.
Fredo, who invented the rabies vaccine?
Okay, so it wasn't Dr. Fauci. Joe Rabies.
Louis Pasteur.
Oh, I didn't know that.
How about that? Yeah. You know, a lot of these scientists, they aren't just one trick wonders. All right. Who's up?
Crazy
Tora?
cat lady's next.
Pauline, which garden is considered to be among the 7 wonders of the ancient world?
The Hanging Gardens of Babylonia.
Very good.
Wow.
You can speak on any subject.
I'm
It's incredible.
impressed. Which kind of bulbs were once exchanged as a form of currency? We already asked this question.
Yes, tulips.
Oh,
Why are you getting repeats, Lee?
it was formed in a different way. Anyway, which chess piece can only move diagonally?
Bishop.
Wow.
You got all 3 of those. All right, who's up, Tora?
I am.
How many valves does a trumpet have?
Ooh.
Think about it. Look at a trumpet. Think about somebody playing a trumpet.
We'll go get one.
Yeah.
No, don't go get one.
How many what valves?
Yes. Listen to me. I'm going to play my trumpet. Are you ready?
Oh, 3.
Hey! Whoa! Way to go, Turo.
I was gonna say, think of any brass instrument, but
Well, I have seen 4 valve trumpets before, though, or
okay.
whatever the hell they call them. I'm sure they have a different name for them. Maybe it's what is it that what's his name used to play? God damn it! It's not a euphonium. What was the flugelhorn?
Flugelhorn.
Flugel may have 4. I'm not sure. What flavor is? Oh my God! They're repeating questions. All right, I'm going to give this to you, Tora. Let's see if you're paying attention. You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
What flavor is Cointreau?
What flavor is Cointreau?
Yeah, we already did this.
Brulee, it's perfect. Were you listening to me?
No,
what flavor is Cointreau? Nope. I don't.
The
remember.
more you repeat the question, the less chance you have of answering the answer.
Cointreau.
Orange.
Oh, orange. Okay.
All right.
Next question.
Who wrote the Vampire Chronicles, which include the Noëls, Armand, Blood and Gold, and novels, by the way, they dropped it V. Armand, Blood and Gold, and Interview with the Vampire.
I honestly have no clue because I've never seen that.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I know who it is.
Well, tell us all, please, Walter.
Anne Rice.
Very good. All right, who's up now, Tora? Fred?
Oh, Fred, yeah.
Fred.
Wait, no, sorry. Walter was next.
Oh, yeah.
Walter.
Yeah.
In publishing, what does POD mean? POD.
No idea.
Print on demand. Who was Henry VIII's first wife? See, this is Walter's kind of crap. I figure Walter knows these things.
I don't know that. I don't know Henry.
Henry VIII's first wife.
I have no idea.
Catherine of Aragon.
How the hell
Huh.
how the hell would I know that?
I don't know why. Just
I mean, I'm
you're,
not on.
you're a very well-rounded man. That's all.
I know a lot of useless BS.
I would have guessed Anne Boleyn, but I
You
realized,
would have been wrong.
yeah.
All right, last question for you, Walter. What dinosaur fossil was originally mistaken for a type of bison? Never heard this before.
The Triceratops, Stegosaurus.
Very good. Walter, you pulled that one, dude. Good Lord.
Fred's
All right, I
up.
think that was it. Okay, now it's Fred, right, Tora?
Yes.
Fred, what dinosaur name means fast thief? Think about Jurassic Park. Fred. Fast thief, Fred. Fast thief. Do you know any dinosaurs, Fred?
I can't remember the names. There's the guy with the short arms, and then there's all kinds of
Oh,
guys.
the Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Yeah, that's my answer.
No, it's the
No.
Velociraptor.
Velocity, raptors, thief.
Awesome. Very good. Very good.
If he had a little boy grandson, he would know. How many pairs? You do have a little boy grandson, don't you?
Mhm.
All right, you got to go over all the dinosaurs with him. How many pairs of legs do millipedes have per body segment?
Say that again.
30?
All right, pay attention. How many pairs of legs
Here.
do millipedes have per body segment?
15.
No.
30.
No. Per body segment. How many body segments do they have?
1. I don't know.
No.
No. Tora, help me, buddy.
No clue.
Make up one. Make up
Pauline.
an answer.
I was going
Science
to say
lady.
one pair per segment, but then they have
Many
know.
segments. No, it's 2 pairs per
two
segment.
pair. Okay.
But that's good. All right, Fred. This is your last one, I think.
It is, yeah.
What's a king honeybee called?
A drone?
Very good, Fred. I'm so proud of you.
Next up is Pauline.
Pauline, this is the last 2 questions of our quiz. What animal was framed in the unfinished paint by number in Rizzo's room in Greece?
What?
In the movie Grease,
Yes.
what animal was framed in the unfinished paint by number?
Holy crap. I've seen that movie 100 times and
Me
I don't
too.
think I've ever noticed.
Me too.
I'll say a cat.
No, cats really didn't come into their own until the last 100 years. I'm just kidding. No, a horse.
Okay. Paint by number horses.
And here we go. What is the name of the boat in Jaws?
Aww. We're going to need a bigger boat.
Anyone? Everyone, you can raise your hand on
Walter
this.
might know that one.
I don't know that one.
You don't know?
I haven't seen Jaws in like 20 years.
I know.
Sweet Sally.
Orca.
Working.
Name of it was Orca, another killer fish. Except for orcas aren't fish. Anyway. Very good, everyone. Oh, my heaven. Nope.
Hey, Fred, put the
Pauline-
headphones on. Nice.
Pauline killing it. Okay, so of all the people, Tor had 9. Fred had 10. Just edged out Tora. Walter had 19. And Pauline had 22. In the Trivia Blitz.
Nice.
Okay, so Fred,
Yes.
now that we've done our trivia,
Yes.
and I sent things to Vitaly and to Kim, and neither one of them joined us. Damn it. Anyway, that's okay. Fred, I was watching this little, you know how YouTube has these little mini documentaries, right? And it was a little mini documentary, stand by here, about the Rhode Island like massive mall they built in Rhode Island, in Providence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The big, huge mall. A lot of people were pissy about it because it was too big, took up too much housing room, and all this other things. Well, apparently, this guy who used to jog by there when they were building it, as he was jogging by, and I don't know if you ever heard this because it sounds like something that would be something that people of Providence or whatever would know about this. As he was jogging by, he noticed there's a little bit of like the two walls didn't exactly meet correctly at this one juncture.
Oh boy.
And he went in there and he saw this big room. He's like,
oh, he's lived there. The guy who lives there.
4 years he lived in there with his buddies. They found this room, and there was this entrance that was like 10 feet off the floor. And into that entrance, so there's this one storage room, and then there was another area that was 10 feet off the floor, and it was real narrow, but it was a big L shape, and it was about 1,700 square feet. And so they started going in there and started doing. Pretty soon they pulled all the crap out in their backpacks, all the extra excess crap, and were kind of surreptitiously dropping it off in trash cans and stuff like that. And then they started bringing in those big bottles of water and started cleaning. Pretty soon, what they thought was going to be like a week-long experiment to see how long it took security 4 years to catch them. And they started sleeping in there permanently after 3 years. They were just going in there and they got electricity from the building. They were playing video games and crap like that and having a good old grand time. Then they figured out how to bring in a cistern so they had water and they could take showers. They had this place set the hell up. And then somebody came in and ransacked the place. So they fixed it all up and they put a lock on the door that they had made. You're on mute, by the way, Fred. So obviously you heard about this, Fred, because it was probably big news when it happened.
Oh yeah, and my niece works for Apple, and they're located in that mall.
That's funny.
But that's such a Rhode Island thing to do. Like nobody does anything. They go, yeah, well, all right, why not? He saved himself 4 years of rent.
Well, the funny thing is when they built the second mall is how he lost his house, his apartment, because they tore down his apartment where he lived. And then he went, hey, wait a minute. And he remembered that little space. So he went back to see if it was still there. Sure was. And the mall had already been open 7 years, but there's that space was still there, still vacant, no one using it.
Well, we had, and one of the buildings I worked in maybe 25 years ago at IRS. It wasn't a government building. It was rented space. They built it new, and there was one of these corner pieces like that didn't fit in. Nothing, you couldn't meet building code to put people in there. But it was, so we found this triangular shape in a corner too, behind where they had the mail and all. And I had a key to that. And the guys were really, like 4 or 5 of us were really sincerely going to go in and look in and talk to the owner and say, we want to set up coffee here. We want to bring in a couple lounge chairs and stuff like that. We want to take our breaks here, have our lunch here. If you come in early, but they'll hang out here. And we were really going to do it. Actually, a couple of the women found out and they wanted to join. And we said, you know what? It's bad enough that 4 or 5 guys are going, and we would do it privately ourselves over to the manager, not involved.
Right, have Farrah Fawcett posters and
exactly
and porn mags on the counter. Yeah, I understand.
A couple of decks of cards on the table and a good coffee pot, and we were all set.
Those poker cards that have the naked pictures of girls on them.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go.
Remember the first time you ever saw one of those? You're like,
what the cards are naked? What the cards are a naked girl?
Well, they had bikinis or whatever. Well, naked.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you said.
Well, I don't know how many times you've seen a naked girl, but in real life, how many times, Fred?
Tor, help me out here.
I'm not asking you any more than that. I'm saying seen a naked girl in real life.
Well, I couldn't guess.
Ooh.
You
Tora,
couldn't
would you like
guess.
that?
I can guess. I can definitely guess. Fred, Walter.
Yeah.
Walter, I have a feeling can't guess either.
No, he
Walter
can't.
can get it.
All I'm asking is how many
Well, Walter's
times
getting it. It's just a matter
have
of
you seen? Now, I bet you. You know what? I bet you right now. Pauline's got us all beat because she's been in locker rooms.
What was the
So
question?
she's seen lots of naked women. I said, how many times have you seen? a
Doesn't
naked
do
woman,
anything for
Walter?
me.
No, I didn't say.
How many times
I
have you-
never said it doesn't do anything for anybody. All I said was,
I can't
how
count.
many times have you seen a naked woman?
I can't count that.
As I said, Walter can't count that high.
I can't count that.
Tora, it's a big fat 0.
I could count. It would take me a while, but I could probably come close.
You could?
It would take me a while.
I like that.
Give Walter an abacus, somebody.
Walter.
I'd get close. I don't know if I'd probably miss a few, but I could come close.
I like it. There you go.
Tora, and I want to say this right now,
What's
that
up?
I will be very, 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 very proud of you if you answer correctly, and that is, right?
We're all proud of you, Tora. We are.
Right, Tora?
Yes.
0. There you go.
We're proud of you,
Not,
buddy.
not surprising. I'm very. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now I can tell you this right now. It's not been very many for me. I mean, except for the
How do
time.
we get off this? Can we get off this subject? Can anybody say something that'll direct us?
What's wrong with this subject? We're just talking about people's bodies. We're not talking about doing
Wait,
anything
I'm
to
sorry,
them.
I'm missing this. What were we talking about?
Never mind.
We're talking
Fred.
about
Never mind, Tora.
playing doctor? I went to the doctor's today.
Oh well, he's probably seen lots of naked bodies.
She.
That's true.
She.
Today was a she.
He's probably seen lots of naked bodies.
No, actually, to answer your question, Lee, I have not seen any. I'm not naked bodies because of my religion. So
Well, you've been in a men's shower.
yeah,
You've seen
true.
men. Right.
Yeah.
There's no girls. I understand. No, and I have great respect for that, Tora. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So Fred or Lee, would any of you guys like an extra ticket to the Caps game this Wednesday evening? It's,
how much, Fred?
VIP.
How much, Tora?
It's free,
Free. I give Tora such a hard time, Fred, at his
and
party.
it comes with a VIP parking pass too.
Woo-hoo!
That's what.
Fred, you want to go to a hockey game? Is only one ticket?
Yeah, it's because I'm going too.
Oh, because you're going to.
You have to drive.
I unfortunately will be down at Lake of the Woods at my sister's house, but that sounds
Nice.
like a nice offer, though, Tora. I tell you. Where are
You
you?
know
What are you doing for What's everybody doing for Thanksgiving?
You know what's
Me,
funny about
Pauline?
all of you guys way more excited about the party pass than about the game. And I have the game.
I have
What?
a pre-cooked dinner.
Hey,
I'm telling my mom.
hey, that's a huge deal for me, Walter. I'm sorry. If it doesn't
No,
come with
it's-
parking, then I'm probably not doing it.
I got it. I'm going to
That's
my
what,
mom.
to answer your question, I'm probably just. I have family coming on Thursday. We're gonna be watching all the football games, and since it's gonna be warm weather outside, we're gonna try to play pigskin football outside.
Who's playing? Detroit and Chicago are playing, right?
Yeah, and then
Who's playing Dallas?
Cowboys are the second game.
Who are they playing?
Oakland.
I think they. I don't even remember who they
Who,
play.
Walter?
They're playing the Raiders, Oakland.
Oakland. Okay. And then that night, that's a new thing, but there's a night game.
Oh, so night is the Saints game.
Saints
Yeah,
against somebody.
my friend is leaving tomorrow night to go down.
Oh,
She's
is
a
it
Buffalo
Green Bay
Bills.
versus the Saints?
Yeah, Bills Saints.
Bills and
Oh,
Saints.
Bills
her,
and the Saints. Okay.
her dad, many years ago, was the defensive coach for the Buffalo Bills.
Cool.
So she's
Cool.
going down to the Bills Saints game.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I got to tell you something. My new team that I dread, that I've been rooting against, is because they've been getting all this Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the league. I just love Josh Allen. All these stupid. I'm so tired of the Bills and the hype they get. They got
Hey, you have a
butts
Bills
handed to it
friend.
this week. I have a Bills friend. Who?
The guy who runs that bar in Herndon. what's his name? Jimmy Cerrito from Jimmy's Tavern.
Tough crap. I don't care. I'm getting tired of the Bills and all their hype. They're getting way more hype than they deserve. How about that Taylor Heineke, everybody?
Yeah, best team ever.
He's done well.
Don't say that.
Speaking of which,
That's
Lee,
Tora.
I'm not going to join
Tora.
next Monday's show because
Tora.
I'm going to be at the game.
Tora, please don't say best team ever. It's
Why?
not true. They're not the best team ever. They're not the best team ever, though.
Okay, but we're really good this year. We
Okay,
keep
I'll
winning.
give you that. Heineke's doing great.
Heineke is our future.
You know what? I just read an article about this guy said that he thinks that the way we should go from here for the next several years is building around Heineke. Don't look for a quarterback. Don't just stay with Taylor and build around him.
Absolutely.
So,
He's good. Like I'll give him props. Like I had my doubts.
How about our defense? We didn't have Sweat or Chase, and our defense played lights out, man.
Yeah, and that final play in which won us the game when we sacked Cam Newton, that was the play of the game.
But I'll tell you what, Cam Newton played a good game, and I was glad to see him back.
Mm-hmm.
I like Cam.
He's my fantasy starting quarterback.
Really, you already jumped him in there, huh?
I did.
Who did you jump him in over? Who did you put him in over?
Oh, I cut Justin Fields.
I don't know why you had him in the first place. Are you
Why?
playing Hail to the Redskins?
Okay. What is that?
I'm listening.
Sounds like Fred might have it on.
Oh, I have something going on.
A theme song.
I don't know if this is true, but I was just reading. Bob Barker will be 98 years old on December 12th. Dick Van Dyke will be 96 on December 13th. And Betty White will be 100 on January 17th.
Wow.
Nice.
You know, my grandmother was born on the 11th day of the 12th year of the 13th year. No, 11th day of the 12th month of the 13th year.
Wow.
Isn't that fun? That's fun. Yeah. That's fun numbers. And my uncle was born on the 12th day, of course. And that's it. That's okay. He was born on the 12th. That's all. But 11th day of the 12th month of the 13th year. I think that is so kick butt. That's so. How old would that have made her today? 100 and something.
102. Not quite 10, 13.
Oh no, 108, 109 this year. No, 108 this year.
Yeah, not quite 110. Yeah. So
she died 4 weeks shy of her 100th birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
My parents were born in the 1920s, and they've wrapped all the way around here. We are in the 2020s.
That's awesome. That is so freaking great.
All right.
What's your shirt say, Walter? You got something on your lip.
He's locked up.
You just locked up. Oh, enough.
And enough.
This is the song for Walter. It says this is a Coast Guard something song, a marching song. Well, that's not the regular song. Wait a minute, Semper.
Coast Guard don't march. Just kidding.
The Coast Guard doesn't march.
They swim.
There it is. Yeah. Walter can sing this. You know every word, right?
No.
You guys gonna watch the?
By the way, also today I was watching between doing my radio show and kind of just sitting around here in the studio. I also watched a documentary on this guy, Theodore or Ted something or other, who was on The Price. He got kicked off The Price is Right. He was on The Price is Right like 20, 30 times. And after like the 9th or 10th time, he actually got called up. And once you've been called up, you're not allowed to go. You're not allowed to be called again. So, but they changed that rule when Bob Barker retired and said anybody who's been called up before can be called again in the new regime or whatever. But the one thing about him is he's a mathematician. He's a math teacher, middle school, and he has, this brain for remembering numbers and prices, and he built a database, and he just watched the show every day memorize the price of things,
Wow.
and they have repeats and all these anyway, all this crap, all this big thing that he had going. And he used to go and be on the show and be in the audience, and he was helping people, and they used to get more. Down in the front, when you guess exactly right, you get a ding ding ding, and you come up and you get $100 bill for guessing correctly. Well, when he was in the audience, he used to tell the contestants, they'd turn around, when you turn around and you go, what do you guys think? And he would
Higher,
look right at
higher.
him and tell them the exact number, and they would call it out, and sure enough, they'd get $100 bill, get it exactly right. Well, apparently last year, 2 years ago or something, this guy was in there, and they had been sitting at 3 o'clock in the morning outside. That's what you have to do to get on the show. And he had not been there in 10 years, because when Bob retired, he kind of started doing other stuff and hadn't gone. And so he and his family decided to go 10 years later, and they were sitting next to in the line waiting to go in. And he had his computer with him, and he had an all new spreadsheet and everything. And they were playing out at 3 in the morning. Everyone was gathered around, and they were playing the pricing game that he had created. And this guy and his wife were sitting there, and they were playing the pricing game. And they went inside, and the guy gets called down to be on the show. And so he's feeding this woman, his wife, the guy's wife, numbers. So the first thing was whatever it was for the opening bid, and he gave her the exact number. He just calls it, he puts it in his computer, gets the $100 bill. But then the pricing game that they did, he was so far away from the audience, right down the front of the thing, that he couldn't hear or see his wife or anybody else, and so he guessed on the price of something and didn't get it.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but he still, spins the wheel, right? Even if you don't win the prize.
Right.
So he spins the wheel, and it's like 45 cents, which is low, but he takes it and goes over. The next person got 35. Whatever. He got into the showcase, the first showcase. And this woman who was in the showcase, she's the first person she's the one that had the highest spin. And she's sitting there, and they go through all the different things that including like a camper and all these other things. And the guy who knows everything, tells the woman 26,647. And then he said, no, I shouldn't give him the exact number because it may not be right. It might be a little over. So he was saying 2,600, except for the guy wasn't looking at him. He was looking at his wife, and his wife said 26,647. So he said 26,647 because she passed. The first lady passed on the first showcase. Then the second showcase was all trips, and the guy goes, I don't know anything about trips. There's so many things that it could be prices wise. She guesses 30,000 something. She's $460 away from, the guy goes, she made a really great guess. Really great guess. But then they took a break to come back to do, and the producers were like, oh shit, this has never happened since 1970. That dude has the exact right price. That means he wins both showcases when you have the exact right price. So they're sitting there thinking they had like a 10-minute break before they came back, and they're trying to figure out what to do. Oh my God, what do we do? And of course, he's been there over the years, 30 years or so, going to all these things. All the producers freaking used to know him and all that stuff. And he said he's sitting there during this break. He said this woman, whoever the producer was, he said he looked up, and there she is on the edge of the stage looking right at him. She said she was boring a hole through my head. Like, you son of a bitch, because who did it because he'd been doing it for years, right? Anyway, but they decided, and here's and Jim Carrey, who not Jim Carrey, what's his name? Drew Carey.
Drew
Drew
Carey.
Carey, who's the new host, he's thinking, oh, the game's done. I mean, this is the last show of The Price is Right. I mean, we've just broken the bank. This is it. And he said, I was sitting there waiting for the cameras to come back up, and I'm thinking, I'm out of a job. I'm done. We're done. This guy has the exact price. He's going to win both showcases, and that's going to be freaking $60,000 that we're going to have to pay out. He's like, oh my God, I just, he said. So what people didn't realize is I had this lump in my throat. It was just huge, and I thought, I'm done. I mean, I was feeling so depressed. He said we came back, and we ran her number. And it was $464 away. And then you see Drew Carey walk over, and he already knows the end. He already knows the guy's got the right price. He's like, 26,647. And everybody's like, wow. Well, the guy to this day claims that he knew the answer. He knew all the prices himself. You can even see him on the screen looking at his wife going, he's taking what she was feeding him, because that's what the price this guy gave. So they did this whole thing. It was really amazing. The prices, the guy who killed or broke Price's Right's bank or something like that. It's called. It's pretty slick.
Nice.
Pretty slick little show. But Fred, that was the one I watched right after I watched the Providence.
Nice.
Yeah, the Providence. Living in the mall for 4 years.
You got to get there sometime and see water fire. It's spectacular.
It's inside the mall or outside the mall?
Outside on the Providence River.
Kind of like Bellagio.
No, that's a good guess. So these are cauldrons of wood.
Fred, go ahead.
Wood is burning in these cauldrons. The cauldrons are in the river, Providence River. There's music that's playing, and they literally get 250,000 people. I mean, we're talking. This whole state only has fewer people than.
How often do they do it?
They'll get 250,000 people at one of these things, and it's incredible. It just keeps going. It's all in town.
They do it all year long, or they do it just once a year?
Mainly summer. They're probably wrapped up by now. Maybe like around the end of October, they might have wrapped it up. And then they'll start.
Oh, by the way, that guy who taught sketch art at Providence, Rhode Island, the Providence whatever of
Community college.
Design. No, art and design grade or whatever it is.
Oh, RISD. Is that what you're talking about? School of Design.
That guy who lived in there was a professor or teacher.
That's a very prominent school.
Yeah. But anyway, so these cauldrons are filled with a special oil that floats on top of the gas, on top of the water, and burns. Yes?
Well, that's just a little. I mean, I don't have any video moving here, but it's unbelievable, and the music is fabulous. It goes on.
I tell you what, if I know that you guys.
This is going down. What's going on here?
Ladies and gentlemen, Fred, the technology master.
Oh, they have gondoliers like in Venice.
Yep.
They have the boats and the gondoliers taking down the river.
Yep. It's like the Bellagio.
Yep.
The Venetian. Sorry, the Venetian. Fred, have you ever been to San Antonio's Riverwalk?
Never, and I've heard so many fabulous things about it. I need to get there.
Pauline?
What?
You ever been in San Antonio's Riverwalk?
Nope. I've been to
Laura?
Houston and Dallas.
I've never been there, but I'd love to go.
Houston and Austin.
Walter, have you been to the San Antonio Riverwalk?
Yeah, when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Doesn't really count.
No, I know. I wouldn't.
But yeah.
Yeah, because you're like this. What is a big deal?
I've been there.
Hey, you know we ought to
Gee,
do,
you're like, whatever.
we ought to
They're
we
doing
ought to look at all of the continents, and then all of the countries in those continents, and see if together how much of like Europe we've accomplished or something like that. You know what I mean?
I've been around to a lot of places when we lived in Germany. We went to a lot of different countries and stuff to see, but we never went to Italy. I wanted so bad. I've always wanted to go to Italy. I've
All right,
always
I've
wanted to
been
go to Venice
so we can
until
count.
someone told me Venice stinks like fish, and I
No,
said,
that's okay.
"Oh, maybe not."
Anybody been to Albania,
No.
No.
Andorra, Armenia, Austria?
No, I haven't go. But hey,
Forget
All
it.
right, Tora,
but
see
I'm
you,
gonna
buddy.
hop off. I'll see you guys on Friday.
All right, man. See you.
Good tea.
I may not be here on Friday. I've got so much to do.
Well, we went to all the kids. No, we won't do anything Friday. We're not going to have a show Friday.
Okay.
I've got a funeral to go to on Friday. My good friend Marcus Barber. I don't know if none of you guys know Marcus.
Whoa. Marcus
Fred
Barber?
might know Marcus. Yeah, Marcus, my buddy Marcus. You've met him,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Fred?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Marcus's mom died,
Oh.
and I call her mom too. She calls me, son, what are you doing? That kind of fun stuff. So they want me to sit with the family and all that stuff. So we'll be down in Charlotte. We'll down to my sister's at Lake of the Woods for Thanksgiving, and then I got to ball out Friday morning to get back up here to Little Zion Baptist Church. It'll be fun. It will be a fun. They celebrate life there. There's no. It's definitely it's the quintessential big black church that celebrates the life
That's
of
nice.
their. Yeah, there'll be also it's also the deal with the. I remember when his grandmother died, and Russell and Jimmy both, his brothers, were just. They're both of those guys are a little flamboyant to begin with, but they were just falling out. They had the nurses with them and everything.
Wow.
These churches have the ladies that aren't ushers; they're called nurses, and they have them in the white white. I guess maybe they're called ushers. They are called ushers, and they wear the all white, with the little hat on and all that kind of stuff. Man, they were holding him up. And I remember going, man, that's wow. So it was quite an experience that I'd never experienced before. Now, since then, I've been to a couple funerals there at Little Zion, so I'm kind of used to it now. But that first time, I was just like, because Grandma was Grandma, she thought of me as her grandson too, and it was the whole family atmosphere, and it was a little crazy. But I will tell you, his grandmother was very well known in the community. I don't remember exactly what she did. I want to say she may have cleaned some houses, or she was a janitor with Fairfax County Public Schools. I know his mom was, and his sister. But like Sharon Bulova, all those people were at
Wow.
Grandma's funeral. And a lot of big time Democrats and mostly Democrats, but we're all there. So I don't know what she did with them, but they all knew her and loved her. And so that was kind of wild. It's like, whoa. It also made for me not being the only white person there. So no big deal.
Good man, Lee, to go to that. Marcus needs you by his side at the time.
Yeah, he's my man. Marcus is my buddy.
Yeah.
One of my best friends ever, man. And I tell you what, the guy would stoop at nothing to help me out. I was sitting there doing leaves on Sunday yesterday, or Saturday. It was yesterday. I was doing leaves, blowing leaves, and he called me and we were talking. And he's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm blowing leaves." He goes, "Man, you better stop that crap right now. I'll be there Tuesday. I'll do it." And I'm like, "No, you got." So I did a bunch of it, and he's going to finish up Tuesday. I can't do all the bending over and picking up stuff and putting it in the bags, but I can stand there and blow all the leaves into a big fat pile.
Yay.
Yeah, and my son, unfortunately, Ben had just finished his show, which was fantastic, by the way, everybody. Ben was in Dr. Doolittle, and he was Dr. Doolittle, and he was fantastic. I was so proud, dude. Almost got a tear. He was, and his singing voice, because see, I've been listening to him practice, right? And to be honest, when he was practicing, he's right in the middle of a voice change. You know what I
Oh
mean?
boy.
He's 14, he's 13 years old, about to be 14. So he's just, all his voice is starting to drop into my range, mine and my dad's range, that baritone bass range. Because not even a year ago, he was singing tenor, boys choir level tenor. And so now he's got this little bit of a baritone voice. And I'm going to tell you what, though, when he was practicing, he was cracking. But when he was on that stage doing it, man, it was beautiful. Beautiful.
What
Not
grade is he in?
misstepped once. He's in 8th grade. It was a middle school production of Dr. Dolittle. And they did a great job, man. I was so
Good.
proud of them. Yeah, no doubt. Very proud. Very proud. Papa, a proud papa sitting up there,
There you go.
especially afterwards seeing him. I was just like, felt like I was looking up at him. You know what I mean? He just felt bigger than life to me. He's not that big yet, though.
Well, you know, it's funny. That sounds like a traditional Arabic culture thing where he would be known as your son. And the day will come,
I'll be known as his
no,
father.
I'm sorry, you'll be known as the father. Uh, right, he's your son now because he's just a kid. But someday, you'll be the father, and you'll be known for this as the way they would address you. They would say, Ben.
It's
Now
Ben's
they would
father.
say, Lee Bailey. Yeah, that's his son. Someday they'll say, Ben, the singer. Oh, yeah, that's his father. You'll flip roles. He'll become more important.
Fine. Yeah, that's the way it is kind of now with his friends. They go,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's Ben's dad,"
Exactly.
and
They'll do
that's
this in
fine.
Arabic.
Same
and
with
they'll say
same with
formally.
Madeline.
Yeah,
Same with my daughter. Oh, that's Maddie's daddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so
I like
that's how I.
Maddie's daddy, yeah.
I know that's what I always say. I'm Maddie's daddy, and they do these yellow stars that you can purchase for fundraising purposes, and you can write a little well wish, and you put it. They had all the mug shots, headshots of all the actors and stuff, and plus all the tech. And they had a ribbon coming down, and you could buy a yellow star and say, break a leg, whatever, and then staple it to the thing. And it was cool. That's always a fun part of it. Obviously, some people unfortunately get more than others, and so there are some people that walk around and staple, just extra yellows, good job or great job, just to try and even it out.
Right.
But my mom, she of course got a star for each of Madeline's friends, because some of Madeline's high school friends were assisting with the middle school show. And Madeline was the assistant director. She was the director of the middle school. She was the high school director of the show. So Miss Mitchell, who they just absolutely adore, very hands off. She pretty much let Madeline would confer with her about stuff, but she let Madeline make the direction, even if it was something from her. She gave it to Madeline to do. You know what I mean? So Madeline was the director of the show, pretty much, and she did a great job. I was very proud of her as well. But I forgot where I was going with the yellow stars. Oh yeah. So my mom
put him so the kid doesn't get.
My mom wrote Maddie's Grammy. That was her signature for all of them. Like, way to go, Aiden. Maddie's Grammy. Grammy. She calls her Grammy. Garmby, as in Lammy Grammy, because my mom is a big lamb nut. She loves lambs, so we call her Grammy. Gramby.
Yeah, Chuck and I got, Kyle and Drew's mom and dad, and then by Drew's senior year, though, we weren't just Kyle's mom and dad or Drew's mom and dad. We were uniform mom and equipment dad.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, we had some of those when we were at Robinson. There were some uniform moms, no doubt.
Right. Yeah, I did all the uniforms, symphonic band and the marching to London.
Wow.
And Chuck was in charge of shipping all the big instruments and equipment over.
Wow.
Wow.
We marched in the New Year's Day parade in London. And we got
What
to
was this?
actually be in the parade. I was holding the banner, and Chuck was behind doing we called it the catch-all in case a bass drum or a tuba went down, Susan went down. They had to have a dad to be able to carry equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And then as a reward, the band director and the lady who organized the whole thing were invited to go meet British royalty. But the lady who organized it said, nope, I want nothing to do with this. I have nothing to wear. I'm not going. So Chuck and I dressed up when we went with the band director, and we got to go meet a member of the royal family. Just did the introduction.
Who was it?
It was a lower duke of something. I can't even
The Duke is
remember.
big.
Well,
Whatever, but there's a million of them.
Okay, so we have a man. We're talking about a man.
A duke.
And
yes.
Not a duchess.
He was an older gentleman, but when I wore my gloves and my
The
tea
Duke of
gown.
Yorkshire.
It was fun. And then we went and saw Wicked in London that night.
Okay, what year?
Drew graduated. So New Year's Day 2015. So 2014, December of 2014.
You were in London, and there was
Yes.
an old man who was the Duke.
No,
I have to
it's
look
not
it
the
up.
Queen's husband. Fred, is that what you're angling at?
Yeah, because the
No.
other Dukes are
The Duke of
young.
Canterbury?
No,
Not the
it
Duke
was
of Canterbury.
it was a lower.
It's probably the Duke of Sussex or some
Well,
crap
have to
like
be.
that, Fred.
Isn't it the Earl of Sussex?
Whatever. There's probably Earl, Duke, and Madam and
I'll
Lady.
have to go
and-
look up. I'll have to go look up our invite.
I'd love to see. Honest to God, and hold it up. I'd like to take a look at it too. No,
Yes.
you know what I do? I honest to
The
God,
Duke
I
of
catch these guys-
Edinburgh.
I catch people making mistakes all the time, on stuff like that. Like somebody's one of the papers referred to the. Oh, I know. It's before the royal wedding.
This reporter was reporting that they're going to be covering the royal wedding, and here's the
And an
first
English paper or American paper?
American paper. I think
Yeah, I'm
it
about
was
to say. No English paper's going to get it wrong.
they're not going to get the wrong. There's no way they're going to get the wrong.
Yeah.
If the American wrote it and they saw it, they would catch it. A million people. So they said something about the Queen. They referred to her as her Highness. I said, no, there are many people who are referred to as Your Highness, but there is only one, Your Majesty, and that's for her. And don't ever make that mistake again. I said, you're gonna get laughed out of the business.
Did you write a letter to him?
I swear to God. Probably an email. I don't remember now.
Did he respond to you?
I don't think so. But you're not going to get taken seriously if you don't. That's one of those things that you just have to know. I mean, it's
Right.
To us and everybody else, you go, yeah, big deal, Earl, Duke, Prince. To them, that's like
And if you ever want to know flag etiquette, you just ask Fred that one too.
Oh yeah, I got it all.
He knows all his flag etiquette. I remember, what is it you said? Oh, I know. You were at Falls Church High School, and you said, "Hey Lee, that flag you guys have painted in your cafeteria?
Oh, that's
Going
right.
the wrong
the
direction."
wrong way. That's right. I have a couple letters from people who appreciate my telling them that the.
Well, Walter,
I hate to run on you guys. I have to go.
that's all right.
buddy.
What are you having for dinner?
I just made some
Brussels sprouts.
vegetable pesto, chicken, and some pasta.
I had roasted Brussels sprouts last night.
What else sprouts are good? I'll eat those tomorrow.
I had 5 Guys.
Nice. I haven't had 5 Guys in a long time.
Good too.
What was that joke when they said, and the woman says to the husband, all at once or different guys? He said something about her liking 5 Guys. I just saw last. I'm serious. I saw it last night. That's not an original Fred joke. That was
All at once or one at a time?
yeah. Because he says to her, "Hey, what do you think about having 5 Guys?" That's what it was. They were going. He meaning let's go out to eat.
Oh,
And she says,
And she
"All
said,
at
All
once
at
or-
once or
or
one at a
different
time?
guys."
having that from her saying that's funnier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she looks up at him like all serious, like all at once.
Well, I was listening to the. I'm sorry, and forgive me the blue humor here, but I was listening to the who are the guys? The Jeff Foxworthy and Bill Engvall and all those guys, and they were
cable
after the
guy.
show. Yeah, they were after the show talking, telling their own favorite jokes. And Larry the Cable Guy says he went hunting with his buddy. These two guys went hunting, and one guy's looking through the scope trying to get his wife, and he looks through the woods and he can see. He goes, "Hey, Fred, I can see your house. I can even see inside your house, and your wife's in there with a man." And the guy said, "Man, shoot her in the head and shoot him in the dingles." And he goes, "You know what? If I aim right, I can get them both with one shot." And I was like, "Oh no, he did not." Oh Lord.
And with that, gentlemen,
yes,
I bid-
that's right.
I bid you good
Thank
night.
you.
Good night, all.
You're a good egg there, Miss Kathy, Miss Pauline, Kathy.
I do have to get up at 6 a.m. So
Oh, that's right. You still have to go to. You have school.
one more day.
Yay.
Okay, so yeah, same with my kids, and they were like they've been bitching all week. My wife said all her cronies are all bitching about why in the hell are we working for 2 days?
But I do get a pajama day tomorrow. The kids earn 300 golden tickets, and we get a comfy day, so I can wear PJs or sweats or anything comfortable. So
Yay. There you go.
I'll take that.
Don't do that. Dress professionally always. Just kidding. All right, everybody.
Take a day. See ya.
Walter, I didn't get a chance to say thank you for your service on Veterans Day,
Yeah.
but I wanted to say thank you for your service.
Yep.
And
Marvelous.
Thanks
from all of us, no question about it.
I hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving.
I love that picture you posted too, buddy. That was a good one.
Hawaii one.
But I don't know why I was smiling.
I know.
You don't see these much anymore.
Uh-oh.
But of course, I got my poppies here. Where are we? A whole bunch of
Yeah.
them. That's an old World War. In fact, that's a World War I commemorative poppy.
Nice.
You guys are looking like what are they? But very
I don't
popular.
know. You already told me.
Yeah, go to
You already told me what it was. It
go
was
to
a
a
reference.
VFW hall, and you'll get those on Veterans Day.
Yeah. Sounds
All right, guys. Take
All
it easy.
right, yeah.
Happy
See you out there.
Happy holidays. See you.
All right, man. Take care, Walter. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Trivia Extravaganza. And I will say to you right now, for all of you out there, I don't know who's watching right now, but someone is. And I would love a comment to tell me who it is. But we will not have the crew on Friday since it's Thanksgiving. And I will be busy with my best friend's family. And, well, one of my best friend's family. And celebrating the life of Mary Evelyn Barber, celebrating her life. So that'll be exciting. God bless you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happiest of Thanksgiving. And don't forget, I'll be on the air tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. You can join me on morejoyradio.com. Peace.